Hi everyone, this is Tracy Newman from the Navigators Tarot, here to do a couple of readings, Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine readings, and we'll see what's actually going on energetically for the next week with those dynamics and the energies. As we move forward into a completely different, it's interesting, different energies that are coming through at the moment for all of us. Anyway, we'll see what's going on. For the feminine, is very tapped into her emotions and her intellect at this time. Really stepping into her power and basically shifting, I don't know, a lot of us are now shifting into a completely different aspect of self and actually upgrading in a way. It's kind of like, because I know that I experienced that in Italy just a little while ago, probably a few days ago, where I woke up and realized that there'd been a massive shift just even overnight, and I'd moved into and I got the message that I had literally upgraded spiritually on every single level. It's an amazing thing. And moving into a more energies of gold. That's what I'm getting, like gold, this beautiful golden energy that a lot of us are being filled with at this time. It's interesting, I've always gotten the message that gold in particular is God's money, and that's why, if you can at all possible, if you have any extra money lying about at all, to invest in gold. They say silver as well, but it's interesting, I've always gotten that gold is God's money. And that will be what the new financial system will be based on: hard assets like gold, silver, diamonds, things that can be, used in the world as a physical type of energy of exchange. Very analytical. The feminine is at this point in time. There's a sense of urgency too with the feminine about moving forward. I think she understands that to remain in the old energies and remain in the darker energies is just not where she's at anymore. These 3D energies are just nowhere. That's not where she's at, and it's like she's now grown tired of it. And there is this sense of urgency and wanting to move forward and needing to do that and waiting for the masculine in a way to catch up so that she can move forward as one in unity with her masculine. And of course, when I'm talking about the masculine and feminine, I'm always talking about the energies which lie within each and every single one of us. And, even though we're going through these massive changes on every level, on an inner level and on an outer level, it's kind of like, no matter what is going on with the feminine, she will always need her masculine to step up and to move forward. And of course, these energies, of course, must occur within, and they must come into unity within before anything can happen on an outer scale for anyone that is in this particular dynamic, with a projected masculine. Now, let me see. And as I've said it, union. It's interesting because the general energies too, I got the union card, which is always about coming together in union with the masculine and the feminine. That always must occur within before it can actually really manifest on an outer level. And because once it becomes balanced within, then you will find balance on an outer scale. And this is happening on a worldly scale as well. So when you look at what is actually going on, the masculine patriarchal world that we've been living in for millennia is literally falling away. And the energies of the feminine, which is about giving, receiving, gifting, love, unity, is all now coming to the fore and will make a massive move forward, because the feminine now is in those higher energies. And the masculine, of course, must go through the fall. And of course, those energies that are also on an outer scale, which we are seeing in the world, as we're going through these massive shifts with our own divine masculine and feminine energies, we will begin to see the shift and the changes that are happening on an outer scale, which is exactly what is going on at the moment, as we are watching, the masculine literally gripping on to the old, and trying so hard for it not to crumble, the cliff face to not crumble and fall, but it will. It's inevitable, it has to, because there has been a complete discord and out of balance. We've been so out of balance with all of those energies for so long now that the world can no longer tolerate it, neither can our inner light, our inner selves can no longer tolerate that. And we are now going to be shifting all of those darker energies from us, but also to the masculine is now going through those massive changes, and will eventually have to let go of that cliff face and allow himself to fall, allow himself to go through the death process. So that's what's going on with the feminine. The feminine is literally just leading the way and really pushing forward so that the masculine can come into balance. Her own divine masculine within can come into balance. But she is really feeling that sense of urgency, and it's like, you must come, even if it's kicking and screaming, you must move, or that building is going to fall on you. That cliff is literally going to crumble and fall, and you will be buried under the rocks. So yeah, that's the feminine at the moment. It's like, move your ass. So yes, she's also going through the death process, and birthing basically a new world within her own cells, within every single part of who she is. She is birthing a new world. But yes, once again, there is this conflict that is coming up for her as well about how to move forward, instead of allowing, like gifting and receiving. This sense of urgency is kicking her into this more aggressive type energy, but it's going to have to be tempered, and she'll need to get back into balance within herself. And that is what's happening with a lot of the feminine energy right now. It's like wanting to move forward, but realizing that there is a balance that needs to occur. And at the moment, this sense of urgency is kicking her out of balance and out of the gifting, receiving, and nurturing that is required by the feminine. And she needs to now get back into balance and to just sit with all that is and become one with all that is, become one with the God presence, and just allow things to shift and move within their own time. But she cannot get rid of that sense of urgency that is coming upon her. And of course, that is coming upon her because of the shifts and changes that are occurring from within. Yeah, interesting stuff. One more card. Actually, I may just get another card for the feminine. I think we'll go with the Kuan Yin Oracle, because she's always so full of wisdom. I love these cards. And they're very, very feminine cards. So we will have a look at the Kuan Yin oracle. So we have the 8 immortals here. Let me read about the 8 immortals. 9. These are oracle cards, which are just beautiful. The messages you have been receiving that are unconditionally loving, fearless, and encouraging of you to grow and be your true self are from your higher guidance. The 8 immortals and other beings of divine light and divine love are guiding you. It is safe to follow these messages now. Doing so will bring you greater joy. So listen to the higher self and and bring that higher energy back down into your cells and become meditative, quiet, still. Then you'll be able to hear the messages that are coming from your highest self, that is always loving and kind and generous, and allow the gifting and receiving that is coming towards you. Yeah, so that's Kuan Yin Oracle, very beautiful. And the Daughter of the Phoenix, I'll read that as well. The Daughter of the Phoenix, this will be about rising up into the higher energies, which the feminine has been doing. When the soul is ready to spread its wings, it goes through a deep cleansing, purification, and preparation for new levels of spiritual wisdom, power, and light, which is exactly what I had been going through over the last week. Just like the phoenix that is baptized through celestial fire to be born anew, you are going through such a phase of heavenly purification, preparation, and initiation. This is an advanced phase of soul growth, and soon after, you will enjoy greater spiritual peace, divine power, and advancement on your divine life path. Kuan Yin, Daughter of the Phoenix, has been through fire, both physical and heavenly, and has ascended into a position of great spiritual peace, power, and authority. She guides you now to claim your rebirth and to ascend. So yeah, that's it. The Divine Feminine is going through massive changes. She's shifting, she's moving into an even higher aspect of femininity and self-love, to balance out anything that needs to be balanced, any of those energies that need to be balanced at this time. Alrighty, so that's all I have for the feminine this week, and I shall see you next week. If you haven't already, hit like and subscribe, and I shall see you anon. Bye for now.